last visit to Birmingham's NIA for the 28th World Trampoline Championship Finals. 12 gold medals won, and we're about to see the last two decided. Women's individual trampoline, but first it's men's synchro. China and Japan will have a tussle. Then it's a question of who can sneak into that bronze medal position, but you have to remember, two performances have to be mirrored. First of all, we have France with Sébastien Martini and Grégoire Pen. Second last year in the World Championship, second the year before that. But in European silver medalists, is this their chance to break the run of silver and to get into the lofty realms of gold? Pike triff, half in triff, half out triff, three triples to start. Half in Rudy out, they're really going for it. Just a little 1-2 there, they've got to try and hit the bed together. But the Miller at the end, changing flight paths. So a little lack of synchronization at the end. France qualified in 8th place for this final, but taking full opportunity. Pike triff, kicking out beautifully. This was so well mirrored to start. Half in triff, half out triff, and just a tiny bit out there. Full in, full out. Got it back there. Rudy out. Trying to avoid the 1-2 contact. Simultaneous landing on the bed is what they're aiming for. Good synchro mark, 18. 49.7 for France, setting the target. Germany, Daniel Schmidt and Dennis Luxen to come in. And Dennis, the son of the great late Paul Luxen, world champion back in '72 and a pioneer of the sport. He would be so proud to see his son carrying on the family gift, the family tradition. The arms come into the side, they're ready. Open with a triff, then half in, half out, then another triff, then full in, half out. This is very nice stuff. Very good synchronization from the German pair. And what an effort from them. France kicked off impressively. Germany built on that. European champions, these two. Kicking out in unison from the tuck triff. Rolling around in the Rudy out. Half in, Rudy out. I'll tell you, very impressive synchronization here. The Miller was impressive, so was the scoreline. 50.6, celebration for the German duo. Belarus, Vyacheslav Modzel and Nikolai Kazak. 4th in the World Championships last year. And Belarus won synchro at the Europeans in 2008. These two got a bronze medal last year at the Europeans. Qualified in 4th. Germany out in front. Easy through the triples. And this is very, very impressive. Synchronized work. Rolling out in the Rudy. And the Miller was the only sign that they were not in absolute harmony. What a challenge for Belarus. High very, very difficult and so beautifully matched in terms of synchronization. Building on the 3 triple opener, and they kept it going well together all the way to the final jump. And here you'll see how they set it up. It looked as if they were going to go through perfectly. And here on the triple twisting double straight at the end, you see just a sign that the synchro pattern is broken. But it's good enough, 50.7, for them to nudge ahead of Germany in this synchro comp. Here we are, they're second now, Germany. Nikita Fedorenko and Dmitry Usakov for Russia. Fedorenko found himself just outside of the medals in the individual, scoring a massive 60 plus. Still not enough to get him a medal. But here he is with Usakov. Fedorenko on the far trampoline, Usakov closest to it. Half out in that pike triff. 3 triff to open, 3 triple start, half in, half out. Rudy out. And then losing synchro. You've got to wrestle to get it back. Avoid the trouble. Well, they did very well to fight that one. The synchro will be penalised and there'll be some form deductions. But they did so well to wrestle it back on song. Half out, pike triff, half in, tuck triff, and half out, tuck triff. 3 triples, half in, half out to set the rhythm. And here it just started to drift apart. 1-2 contact there, and you can see they're in different phases of twisting and somersaulting. But they did get it back. The half in, half out, they pulled it back. Did very well. By the time they got to the Miller at the end, they were back in sync. Great effort from them. 50.4, the synchro down to 17.2. So they're in third. With 2 very strong pairings to come. The first of which, Japan's Sakamoto and Ueyama. They've been together as a pair since 2005. They got a bronze then. They followed it with 2 consecutive gold medals. Last year they got another bronze. They qualified in second. And they are something so impressive to watch. The arms come in, they're ready. Pike triff, half in triff, and then a tuck triff. Back in, half out, Rudy out. Superb. Look at the synchro. They're in a mirror, only on the final bounce. Just a little problem there, but for 9 intricate skills, complex, beautifully performed. They were as one. And we're debating the merits. They're the leaders at the moment. But for how long? Look at this. Half in, and then tucked half out. It's 3 triples they open with. Fully in, half out. Half in, Rudy out. It's so complex. Hard enough to say, let alone to do. Beautiful work. And they kept this up all the way through until the very last skill. Just a little bit of drift here in the triple twisting double straight. But have they done enough? Indeed they have. 51.9. Japan go into the lead with 18.8 synchro score. Terrific from them. to Tiao and Dong Dong for China, the reigning world synchro champions. China edged out of the team gold by Japan. Dong Dong made an error there. He rescued it to get a medal individually. Teammate Yu Chunglong took the individual gold. Now here he is for the third bite of the cherry in the synchro. Partner Xu Jiao. But they've seen the Japanese get 51.9. They're out at the moment. They have to bring it in. Now they're happy. Rudy out Triff, an amazing start. Look at this, in total unison. Beautifully done, half in, Rudy out. Look at this. And they kept the rhythm through to the Miller. It's always that final bounce that comes slightly awry. They've got a big challenge on their hands. 51.9 was the target. But they're celebrating. Is it premature? We'll have to wait and see. But so incredible. It was high. It was difficult. Look at that. Half out piked in that Triff. And really, they could be in a mirror. There's the Rudy out piked from the half-in approach. And in to the triple twisting double straight. They matched it in the air. They matched it in contact with the bed. It was only the out bounce that was slightly awry. Brilliant. More than good enough, 52.4. China take men's synchro gold. Great performance with a difficulty of 17.1. Japan accept their silver medal with good grace. Belarus, a well-deserved bronze. Look at these, world champions, second time in a row. Confirmation, China take it over Japan. Belarus, a super performance to edge Germany out. They take the bronze. Great fun. So the women take to the floor for the 14th and last of these finals. Last gold medal up for grabs. It's the women's individual trampoline final. Hey, winner must be the favourite. Li Dan, Karen Coburn though, she's won gold back in 2003. The challenges from Rosie McLennan as well. But first, she's 38 years old, Anna Dogonadze, and making a world final individually. She had a golden smile to match her gold medal just 24 hours ago. And she took the synchro with partner Jessica Sun. Now that zone, the target zone, is 1 meter by 2. She needs to stay in it if she can. Tuck Triff. Piked half in, half out. Rudy out. Double pike just to get her bearings. Tucked half out, half in, half out. Tucked and then piked, and then a double just to get her bearings. Full in, full out. Anna Dogonadze still is living with the best of them. That's the tuck Triff, launching high. Half in, half out piked, and then half in, Rudy out. Double pike, kick out. Beautiful work from her. Rolls round, the Rudy out tucked.
Followed by the half in, half out tucked. Full in, half out.
Superb. And puts in the double tuck just for her bearings. Smack onto the cross.
And then finishing full in, full out, double twisting, double back.
Finishes with a full in, full out. What a performer. She's been world champion, she's been European champion, and she's been an Olympic champion. First at the moment with 53.275. Rosie McLennan from Canada. She burst onto the scene 5 years ago. The World Cup here in Birmingham. Looked good then and has fulfilled that promise. She's taken 2 bronzes at World Championships since, and here she is in a final again. Very cleanly done, keeping the height, hardly moving off the target landing zone. Nice kick out from the double pike. Half out, nicely done. Full in, full out. Rosie McLennan challenges very strongly indeed. Anna Doganadze applauds Dave Ross there, hugely successful coach. Beautiful work from Rosie McLennan. There's the triff, tucked. Half in, Rudy out, look at this. Plenty of time, anticipates the landing, sets it up beautifully into the next skill. Eyes down, she knows exactly where she is. Full in, full out. That's how she wrapped it up, and that's her bid for a medal. Smiling before the out bounce was completed. Gone into the lead with a very, very impressive score of 55.36. Good score, says Dave Ross.
Now our fifth finalist from Belarus is
Tatiana Petrenia from Belarus, 30 years old now. In 2006 she got a bronze medal at Europeans. 2008 she did it again. Best result at Worlds was in 2010. She was 5th there, and she qualified very well for this final. So the standard is such, and she's right amongst it, in the thick of it. Pike triff, half in, half out. Really working well. 2 triples we've seen. Just travelling a little bit. She's got to fight to keep it under control. Wins the battle. And just at the end, you see travel from one end of the bed to the other. And that will be expensive in terms of execution marks.
Petrenia in 2010, bronze medalist in the Synchro category, competing 2 triple somersaults.
Very high, half in, half out. Very popular spotting skill, that. There's the tuck triff. That's what it's set up.
2 triples.
Very, very confident. She did well, lost height and travelled from one end of the bed to the other, but she did not give up. Kept the skills rolling in. Into second with 53.61. Tatiana Petrenia. 3 very big performers still to come. Karen Coburn, the first of them. She's medalled twice a silver, once a bronze at all 3 Olympic manifestations. Dave Ross, the architect, once again. Big, big work here. Kicks out the double tuck. There's the Rudy and a double pike kick out. Travelling a little bit, but bringing it back onto centre. She's a tough cookie, Karen Coburn. Lost 2 years out of competition through a bad injury in the late 90s, but she was back and she's been going strong ever since. 31 years old now. Look at that triff, high and very confident. Travelled a little bit forward there, and she did so well to keep it onto the bed.
Really good height throughout this routine with minimal travel. Halfway through the routine.
Rolling out in the Rudy, set the shoulders back a little there to travel slightly. The half out piked, setting up the full in, full out finish. It'll be close.
Holding those arms tight into her side, excellent form in that skill.
In second. So, Rosie McLennan ahead of her teammate Karen Coburn. Canada 1 and 2 at the moment, but that could all change. 2 performers from China still to come. The first of them is Li Dan. And Li Dan at 23 is the reigning and defending world champion. She qualified in 2 behind Hayweller. Rosie McLennan is in the lead. Karen Coburn in second. Can she get amongst them, or can she wrest the lead from Rosie McLennan? We'll let you know. And you'll see for yourself. Piked in the triff. Tucked in the triff. She's travelling a little bit. This could be expensive. But there's no way she's going to give up on this routine. So well prepared. Half out. Full in, full out. She rescued it. But there were margins for the judges to come in on. Dave Ross talking to his 2 protégés there. Li Dan qualified in second, but travel could just rub her of the lead. We'll have to see. She certainly was very, very high. Look at that. Superb. Pike, Rudy out. Very, very confident performer. Even with the travel, she did not break rhythm. Half out to set up the full in, full out, which by then was way back, dead center. Oh, McLennan is still in the lead. Li Dan has gone into second with 55.33. Canada 1 and China second. What a thriller. Delight in the Canadian camp. They are second and third at the moment. Beg their pardon, first and third at the moment. This is Hayweller from China, the Olympic champion, and she has an elegance about her work. She's graceful, almost balletic, amidst this cascade of difficulty. Still a great presence, stylish. Our Olympic champion, bronze last year, bidding for gold this year. She qualified in first. When the arms come in, she'll be ready. There they are. She's off. Pike triff. Tuck back, kick out, double tuck, kick out. Lovely. Oh, she got a little bit of trouble, but she's back on song. Rudy out. Full in, full out. And those last skills really were inch perfect. They went out so stylish and graceful in the air. A gentle, almost humble smile. She's a super Olympic champion. Look at this. Pike triff. Kick out in the double tuck just to set it up. That's the second triff, tuck that time. And then beautiful Rudy out from the half in. Half in, half out piked. And she went through just a little bit of trouble there, got back into the center with a half out and stayed there from there on in. Look at this, Rudy out still on the cross. And in that Rudy out, sets up the double-double. Superb finishing sequence of skill. It's good enough, 56.275. Hey, winner is world champion. At last, she's been the Olympic champion, but Rosie McLennan did a super job for silver. She split the two Chinese. Hey, winner congratulates her, and it's Li Dan who takes the bronze. China then take the gold medal. Rosie McLennan gets between them. They spoil the party. Li Dan takes the bronze. Karen Coburn for Canada in fourth. A superb finish to this World Championships.